Hey everyone, it is me again. So, third time on live in one day, third time on live in one evening. So anyway, I just wanted to be able to hop on. Again, hey Chantel, I continued a conversation with Andrea after we were done our interview. Hey Darwin, hey Eliana. And so one of the things that um, I'm reminded is, and it's something that I know, and it's something that, hey Dan, hey Nikki, and it's something that I know, it's something that I share with clients, but yet it's sometimes something that we sometimes forget. And so being perfect doesn't exist. And we strive for perfection all the time. We strive for that insane notion that everything is perfect. And so that is something that is extremely important for us to be able to remember, is that we're not perfect. And so one of the things that, one of the parenting programs that I used to teach when I used to work for Brighter Futures, and I know that they still offer this program, is, and I'm really glad to hear that they actually continue to still offer this program, is the program is called Nobody's Perfect. And that is because we set ourselves up to wanting to have everything done perfectly, wanting to be perfect, wanting to have everything run smoothly, and it doesn't. It doesn't always run smoothly, and we are not perfect. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and your neighbor's not perfect. There is nobody in this world that is perfect, but yet we strive for that perfection all the time. And it's just really important for us to be able to remember that. It's just important for us to be able to remember that, right? So that we're not perfect. We don't expect other people to be perfect. And if we do, then we've got some pretty high expectations of other people as well as ourselves, is that, but most of the time we have this need or this desire or this craziness. It's really truly crazy of being perfect, and we're not perfect. And it is important for us to be able to remember that. And every time that I go on live on my Monday Whispers chat, I'm reminded of that. I am reminded that I struggle with scripts. I always have. And so public speaking was not, and because public speaking was basically you needed to write a speech and then you had to memorize it, and that was always a challenge. And it was always a challenge because I don't remember. I don't remember. I like being able to have conversations. I like being able to do that. And so Andrew reminded me that when we were ending the call, when we were ending the session. So like if you haven't watched it and you do, that's one of the things that at the end of the conversation we were talking about, the fact that the conversations are organic. So when I'm doing my interviews, I don't have a list of questions that are already written out. It's fully on, like, what is it that I'm thinking? What is it that, so based on what it is that they're sharing, hey Lisa, what is it that is happening that allows you to, like in terms of conversation. So when you actually walk up to a person, you're not having a conversation and it's not completely scripted. But yet, we're doing this marketing stuff, and I know that not all of you guys are entrepreneurs, but those of you who are entrepreneurs and are doing the marketing stuff understand what it is that I'm saying when I'm like, really? I need to remember how to say that? I need to remember how to be able to say from A to B, and I will continue to practice, and I will continue to get better. And when I've been doing this for 2 years, of doing the Monday Whispers chat, then I will have the script down pat, I'm sure. But in the meantime, it's like, what is it that I'm doing? What am I doing on Mondays? I know what I'm doing on Mondays. I am being able to feature amazing women who either are entrepreneurs, but not all of them, that have amazing knowledge to be able to share, have amazing talents that they are able to share, have lots of things that we can actually learn from each other. And so one of the reasons why I started Monday Whispers Chat is because women are important and we don't give ourselves enough credit. And so we live in a very paternalistic life where it's always it's male dominated, and still to this day we still have women's rights movements because women's rights are still being taken for granted. And so this is a way of us being able to give back. This is a way of us being able to share in our knowledge and being able to lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. So women are always such in competition with each other because they are trying to fit in. They're trying to find a way of being able to be, trying to find a way of being able to be, right? So you've got these conversations, and I've had these conversations for years with a number of different clients who, hey Mike, who talk about how they're backstabbing and how it is just so not cool, it's so not fun, and it's so degrading. Whereas if we can actually just learn to work together, there is tons of knowledge that we can actually share. There is tons of support that we're able to give, and there's tons of support that we're able to get. So if we can work together instead of working apart and working against each other, then we can make mountains move. We can, it's phenomenal. It is, and every time that I get together with women and they're supporting each other, whether it is professionally or personally, and they are supporting each other, and that they're truly supporting each other, it is amazing. It is amazing at what comes out of it. It is amazing at what is grown. And and then when you have men who are there and working and supporting the women in that growth and not tearing them down or beating them or having them feel less than, it is amazing. It is amazing to see how, it's amazing. It is really amazing to see how much potential that our world can have, is that we are great together. And so, and I know that, Bill, if you're actually watching this, I know that you're always, you always comment about, what about the men? What about the men? And I get that. And I completely 100% get that. Men need the support just as much as women do. But women, like the statistics are still across the world that women are still undervalued. And so being able to support each other and to be there and connect with each other. But the first thing that needs to happen is that we need to be more gentle on ourselves. We need to not expect that we are perfect or that we need to be perfect. And so just really, really important for us to be able to remember that, because being perfect doesn't exist. I don't care who you are. And if you truly are a perfect person and you are watching this, or you know that perfect person, then have them watch this, because I would really, honestly, truly love to meet them, because I have yet to meet anyone that is perfect. But yet we set expectations for ourselves to be perfect. And it's important for us to be able to know that we're not perfect. And like I said, if you watch my Monday Whispers Chat, and have been since July, you know that unless I'm physically reading the script, then I mess up who it is that I am, what it is that I'm doing, and why it is that I'm having this call. So I am definitely not perfect, and but yet and now I can laugh about it. But when I first started, it was like, oh my God, that was just so devastating, and I can't. Now it's like, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Because we're not perfect, and I don't expect anyone else to be perfect. So I need to stop expecting that I'm going to be perfect. So on that note, now that I've got my hair up, I'm gonna go have my bath and get ready for bed and enjoy the rest of my evening. So anyway, if you guys know anybody who's perfect, I'd love to meet them. But I'm pretty sure that that is a task that will never ever come true. But I'm still out on a mission. See ya. Bye.